Welcome back. Another episode of Mavs-Spurs Weekly. It's your homie, and I'm back. Man, I've been sick, man. But, hey, what a great time to return after a great game from the San Antonio Spurs we put sit down over here, man. Yeah, the Spurs got down tonight, man. I'm so proud of this team as we defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 132-119 in the NBA Cup. As you know, we have a in-season tournament, and I think this is probably good for the league. Heat versus Orlando Magic, Knicks versus Toronto Raptors. Of course, we spoke on the Spurs and the Lakers, and OKC versus Phoenix. We were the last team to punch our ticket to go to the next round. Of course, Orlando did defeat Miami, and New York did defeat Toronto. And of course, OKC beat the brakes off of Phoenix to put them in the next round against, of course, the San Antonio Spurs. I'm very proud of what I've seen tonight from the Spurs. They jumped out early. Lakers jumped out early. DeAndre Ayton was hitting shots. Luka was doing Luka. LeBron did LeBron for a moment, but we never folded. From Castle to my dog, Keldon Johnson, who knocked down 3 early trades in the first quarter. He showed his behind, and it definitely helped us get the upset, which I don't call it an upset, but of course, being that the Lakers had their self in position at the number 2 spot in the West, I guess we have to call it an upset. And, you know, we were just one game behind them, which I guess that put us as 5th place because we were tied with other teams. But look here, the Lakers, they couldn't hold us back, man. They couldn't hold us back. De'Aaron Fox, he played great, hit some trades early on and throughout the game, but we got to work on your turnovers, bro. We got to work on your turnovers because that's not going to help in the playoffs. And I always speak about that. But I feel like everybody played well, from Harrison Barnes, especially Keldon. Castle is back, and he's doing his thing. He be bodying Luka. Luka, you can't stop. Let me tell you something, Luka. I want you to look me in my face, Luka. You can't stop Castle once he get in that paint. And you know it. He knows it. Now, of course, it's hard to stop you, Luka, but you were supposed to be that top dog. You were the NBA leading scorer, 35 points a game. But these young bulls out here showing you how it's done when you play team ball. We don't depend on one player. Then we had Dylan Harper come off the bench doing his thug thizzle, man. Quit playing with us, man. Quit playing with the Spurs, man. I told y'all from day one when the season was on its way, I said the Spurs will be a top 4 team in the West. I said that. And they haven't disappointed us, even without Wemby. And I'm hearing some rumbles that Wemby may make it back. I don't know if it'll be against OKC or it'll be against the finals. Whoever, if we can make it past OKC, and we know OKC is the best team in the NBA, still only with 1 loss. But the way these Spurs playing, they're a young, athletic team who ain't scared to battle. And I think we can show up in a game event against OKC. Can we win? That's another story. But I believe in my Spurs, man. Very proud of the Spurs, man. I think we led scoring every quarter I think that fourth quarter we might have lost that because I think we got a little too content or complacent with the lead, and the Lakers started to go on a run. First and foremost, let me give a big shout out to Marcus Smart. He was an unsung hero, but not hero because, of course, we got the win. He was the man for the Spurs. Knocked down, I believe, like 8 trades for them. I think the Spurs was like, you're going to have to beat us. We're not going to let LeBron or Luka beat us. So they left him open, and he kept knocking them motherfuckers down. Good thing that the defense that the Spurs played as a unit, it helped us seal the deal at the end. I just love the way we went at them without our big man. Cornette played well. I think it was a great team win for the Spurs. It wasn't too much bad, I can say. We just got to stop the turnovers and some of the poor decision-making. Other than that, man, Mitch, I love what you're doing with this Spurs team. Lakers, Spurs, it takes you back to the old rivalry when, it was Tim Duncan and Manu and Patty and Tony. And this was before even Kawhi came along. Bruce Bowen. And we went against Kobe and Shaq. And a lot of people thought we would lose every time. You play as a team, you win as a team. And that's what the Spurs is about. Small market basketball team. We want players who don't have that ego. We don't want them. Pop, he put that out there up front. We don't want players with egos. We want players who want to win and want to do it as a team. And that's what we did tonight. Hey, salute. Double salute to the San Antonio Spurs for getting the job done. Yeah, because a lot of people thought those Los Angeles losers was going to beat us, and they didn't. Yeah, LeBron, you steady want to put this crown on. Put another one of these on. Player, you going to do that, you got to go through us. You understand me? You understand me? Yeah. I just run through some of these numbers, man. I think the fourth quarter was the only quarter we didn't win in scoring because of we letting them get back in the game. But first quarter, outscored them 39-30. Second quarter, 31-28. Third quarter, 34-29. And then the Lakers outscored us in the fourth, 21-18. Just wasn't enough, fellas. Both teams shot at 49%, which is great shooting. 3-point shooting, Spurs were 42%, Lakers 44%. We out-rebounded them, and we're not a real big team without Wemby. But Cornette comes in and he does his job. You understand me? We out-rebounded them 47-42, 8 turnovers. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lakers had 11 turnovers. Now, this is the big key number for this game. With those 8 turnovers that we had, we only allowed the Lakers to score 2 points off of the 8 turnovers that we caused or that we turned the ball over to them. That's huge. That's unheard of. That means we turned the ball over, we got back on defense, and that's what matters. When you make a mistake, you don't hold your head down or you don't do what Luka Doncic and King James do, cry to the referee instead of run down to the other side of the court. Yeah, they do that every time. Luka, that you got to stop it. You got to stop it. And most of the time that you cry, I remember it was one play that we actually did foul you and you didn't get the call. That's okay, because you get so many. But you can't be a great leaving your team in limbo because you crying to the referee of a non-call. Let your coach deal with that. You pick that up from LeBron. You and LeBron, two of the biggest stars in the NBA, and y'all the biggest crybabies. I'm sick of y'all. I am sick of y'all crying. LeBron, take it off. You don't deserve it. Yeah, I said it. Salute to the Spurs, man. I ain't got too much else to say. But go, Spurs, go. See y'all next time. Mavs-Spurs Weekly. I'm one of your co-hosts. My other co-host, I think he fell sick when that buzzer said,